I'm Lisa Lamb, manager with Rehmann Retirement Group Participant Education. Today, we are joined by Amy Schaden, principal with Rehmann HR Solutions and Fractional CHRO, Chief Human Resources Officer, to discuss why every organization should consider conducting an HR assessment. Many leaders focus heavily on sales, operations, and finance, but HR can be one of an organization's greatest hidden risks or one of its greatest competitive advantages. Amy, what exactly is an HR assessment?
Lisa. Simply put, an HR assessment is a comprehensive review of an organization's people practices, its policies, procedures, and compliance obligations. It gives leaders a clear picture of what is working, where compliance gaps may exist, and how HR can better support retention, engagement, productivity, and growth. I often describe it as a health check or preventative maintenance for your people operations. The assessment reviews areas such as policies, employee records, onboarding, compensation, performance management, legal compliance, and organizational structure. We spend time reviewing files and interviewing leaders and managers within the organization. At the end, the leaders receive practical roadmap with our observations, their risks, opportunities, and recommended next steps.
Why should leadership care about an HR assessment?
Great question, Lisa, because what you don't know can be expensive. An HR assessment helps leaders identify risk before it becomes costly or disruptive. Common findings include outdated handbooks and policies, procedures, incomplete I-9 documentation, wage and hour concerns, maybe inconsistent hiring or onboarding, and managers handling issues differently. I believe the value of an HR assessment is that it provides clarity. Leadership often tells us they finally understand where they stand and what they need to prioritize to strengthen their HR practices to support their growth, employee retention, and their legal compliance. If you've been through one, you know a wage and hour complaint, a discrimination claim, an I-9 audit, or employee relations issue can cause significant cost and disruption to the organization. An HR assessment helps leaders reduce their compliance risk, identify inefficiencies, improve retention, increase manager effectiveness, help them prepare for growth, maybe acquisition or succession planning. The good news is the issues that we find are usually fixable, but the longer they go unnoticed, the greater risk it is to the organization.
What value does Rehmann bring to the process?
Rehmann brings deep HR compliance knowledge, all the laws and legalities, combined with our practical business experience. We understand the regulations, but we also understand the realities of running the organization. Our goal is not to hand clients a report card and walk away. We see the assessment as a starting point. We help leaders understand, again, where their risks, what actions matter most, how to prioritize their improvements and changes, and how HR can become a strategic advantage. The real value is what happens after the assessment, honestly, helping organizations turn insight into action and build HR practices that support growth, stability, and long-term success. The assessment tells you where you are today, and our partnership helps you build where you want to go tomorrow.
When is the right time for a company to conduct an HR assessment?
Well, really, honestly, the best time is before there's a problem, before there's a fire. We commonly recommend an assessment when a company has grown quickly, maybe reached a headcount such as 25, 50, 100 employees. Laws change at those points. Or they've experienced turnover in their leadership, turnover in their HR team. Maybe they're expanding into a new state, preparing for a sale or an acquisition. Any turnovers is a good time to really look at an assessment. And then any changing compliance requirements is a great time for a company to conduct an HR assessment. Even organizations that believe they're doing well are often really surprised with the opportunities we help them identify.
What is the biggest takeaway you want leadership to remember?
HR is not just an administrative function, it's really a business function. Organizations that invest in HR practices are better positioned to reduce their risk, strengthen their leadership, and improve their retention and create, honestly, a better employee experience. And that's really important. An HR assessment gives leaders of an organization the confidence. It helps them understand where they are today, where their risks may be hiding, and what they can do to build a stronger organization for the future. Most leaders regularly assess their finances, right? Their operations. They look at their IT, their technology. The question I ask is, when was the last time you assessed the people systems that drive your organization every day?
Amy, thank you for sharing your expertise. The key message is clear. An HR assessment helps organizations identify risks, create clarity, and build stronger people systems before issues become costly or disruptive. For any business owner unsure whether their HR practices have kept pace with their growth, an assessment is a practical first step towards confidence, compliance, and stronger business performance.